Have you ever wondered why some relationships feel like a gentle summer breeze while others feel like you're trying to assemble IKEA furniture with no instructions? Welcome, my friends, to the relationship riddle, a maze of emotions, misunderstandings, and oh so many Zen messages left unanswered. Now, relationships, they're a bit like a garden. They need time, patience, and a whole lot of nurturing. Just like you wouldn't expect a seed to sprout overnight, you can't expect a relationship to blossom in a day. They require constant attention and sometimes a little bit of pruning. What's that? You say your garden is full of weeds? Well, don't worry, we've all been there. But here's the catch. Each garden is unique, just like our relationships. What works for one might not work for the other. One might need a bit more sunshine, the other a tad more water. Similarly, each connection we form has its own rhythm, its own beat. Trying to dance to the tune of one size fits all is like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. You get the drift, right? Now, let's talk about the common challenges. We've all had our fair share of those pesky fights over who ate the last slice of pizza or why the toilet seat is always up. It's almost like playing a game of chess where both players are blindfolded. It's tricky, it's messy, and sometimes it's downright frustrating. But hey, that's the beauty of it. It's these very challenges that add layers to our relationships, making them as complex as a well-aged cheese, full of flavor, and yes, sometimes a bit stinky. So if you're tired of feeling like you're in a never-ending game of emotional Jenga, stick around. We might just have the relationship hacks you need. Now, what if I told you that the secret to a strong relationship is as simple as understanding your favorite sitcom character? Let's dive in. Imagine you're watching an episode of Friends. You've got Ross, the intellectual, Monica, the perfectionist, Chandler, the sarcastic one, Rachel, the fashionista, Joey, the lovable goofball, and Phoebe, the free spirit. Now, these characters are all different, but they all understand each other. They know Ross will get excited over a dinosaur bone, that Monica will freak out if a coaster isn't used, and that Chandler will inevitably crack a joke at the most inappropriate time. That's the magic of sitcoms, and it's also the magic of relationships. Understanding. It's about knowing what makes the other person tick, what makes them laugh, what makes them feel loved. It's about understanding their quirks, their passions, their fears. Let's take it a step further. What if you could understand your partner, your friend, your colleague, like you understand your favorite sitcom character? What if you knew exactly what to say to make them feel better, to make them laugh, to make them feel valued? That's the secret sauce of relationships. Understanding. It's not about changing the other person, it's about understanding them. It's about accepting them for who they are, quirks and all. Just like Ross loves dinosaurs, Monica loves cleanliness, and Chandler loves sarcasm, we all have our own unique traits, and when we understand these traits in others, we can build stronger, more meaningful connections. So, what's your character? Are you the intellectual like Ross, the perfectionist like Monica, the sarcastic one like Chandler, the fashionista like Rachel, the lovable goofball like Joey, or the free spirit like Phoebe? Understanding yourself is just as important as understanding others. It's all part of the secret sauce. So the next time you're watching your favorite sitcom, take notes. You never know when Chandler Bing's sarcasm could save your relationship, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button for more relationship wisdom. Ever tried building a sandcastle with dry sand? That's what trying to build a relationship without communication feels like. Now, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're at a fancy restaurant. You've just ordered the chef's special and you're anticipating a culinary masterpiece. But when the dish arrives, you find it's filled with Brussels sprouts, your sworn nemesis since childhood. You look to your partner, who innocently shrugs. I thought you loved Brussels sprouts. A simple miscommunication, yes, but one that could have been avoided with a little bit of open dialogue about your distaste for miniature cabbages. It's funny to think about, but these small miscommunications can pile up, creating a wall that separates you from meaningful connections. It's like trying to see a concert from the back row without binoculars. You can hear the music, but you can't quite catch the details of the performance. Open and honest communication, on the other hand, is like building a bridge. It's a direct route to understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. It's the key to unlocking a deeper connection. It's the difference between ordering a dish full of Brussels sprouts and getting a delicious steak cooked just the way you like it. So how do we build these bridges of communication? Well, it starts with honesty, being honest about your feelings, your thoughts, and your expectations. It's not always easy, but it's crucial. It's like trying to build a bridge with twigs versus steel. The twigs might work for a while, but ultimately they won't hold up under pressure. Next, we have empathy. This is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like giving someone a pair of your own shoes to walk a mile in. It helps you see things from their perspective, which in turn can help resolve conflicts and strengthen your bond. Lastly, we have active listening. This is not just hearing the words being said, but understanding their meaning and the emotions behind them. It's like tuning into a radio station. You need to adjust your frequency to match theirs to get a clear signal. Remember, a well-placed I feel statement could be the difference between a relationship milestone and a relationship millstone. Think of your relationship as a gym membership. You can't just sign up and expect the muscles to grow on their own, can you? Just like in the gym, where you have to lift weights, run on the treadmill, do some crunches, and maybe even some yoga to maintain a healthy and fit body. Relationships require a similar kind of dedication and consistency. You can't just enroll in the gym of relationships and expect to become a Schwarzenegger of love overnight. Imagine, if you will, your relationship as a barbell. Each side of the barbell represents you and your partner. The weights are the issues, the challenges, the triumphs, and the joys that you both share. If one side is heavier than the other, the barbell tips over. It's all about balance, and that balance can only be achieved through mutual effort, understanding, and respect. Now, let's talk about the treadmill of communication. Just like a treadmill, communication is about moving forward, even if it seems like you're running in place. It's about expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your worries, and your joys. It's about listening, understanding, and responding. It's a continuous process, and the moment you stop, you lose momentum. And just like any workout, it's not always easy. It can be tiring, it can be painful, but the results are worth it. And remember, it's not about who lifts the heaviest or who runs the fastest. It's about pushing your limits, growing together, and becoming stronger as a team. Just like a regular gym, the relationship gym is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are no off days. Every day is an opportunity to work on your relationship, to strengthen your bond, to grow together, and to become better partners. So flex those relationship muscles, and remember, no pain, no gain. And speaking of gains, don't forget to subscribe for more transformative facts for your journey to success and growth.